Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's time to get this stream started. Maintenance is on. Freaking maintenance. So, actually, unable to grind for Shang-Chi at the moment. But, hey, what better time than now to test old Karnak. See how the boy does. So yeah, we'll give Karnak a little bit of a test spin during the maintenance here. I guess let me hide the cutoffs. There's no reason if no one can grind in the arenas right now. If the maintenance, guys, if the maintenance ends quickly, please let me know. I need to get back on the live servers. My 6-star champions, getting them in early today, getting my 5 stars in early today, 5 and 6 stars. It's kind of all for nothing if I'm unable to play them right now. They are available to play, I think. Not even entirely sure. They might still be slowly coming up. But either way. Freaking maintenance, dude. Freaking maintenance. But my arena grind, I wanted to actually do arena for once. RIP. Eric Nelson, dude, with the freaking quickness. Slap. Thanks, dude. Kai, dude, Kai. This close. Eric Nelson even saying, Kai, I'm sorry. So close, dude. So close. But Eric Nelson, Kai, thank you both. Accelerate. This close as well. Sending over a buck, just saying, I love you. Sending over the speed up D love buck right there, man. Accelerate, thank you as well. Appreciate it. Okay. Let me see here. Let's get a tweet out so we can get started. Because who knows when the server is going to come back up. Actually, hold on. Give me one sec. Yeah. Toss the thumbnail in there on Twitter. And said, dearest yet Marvel champions. I hope tonight's maintenance. Oh God. No. Damn it. There we go. Tonight's maintenance is swift. So I can get back. Dude, I can't type to save my life tonight. Hold on. It's because I'm in a weird position. All right. Hope tonight's maintenance is swift so I can get back to the Shang-Chi grind. But until then, let's test out. Jesus, dude. All right. Part of this is my actual keyboard here, man. Anyway, had issues with it before. I need to figure something out with it. But anyway, until then, let's test out this. Sure not. This Merc right before the Mercenary variant drops. Yes. No. Okay. Besides, maintenance is swift, so I can get back to the Shang-Chi grind. But until then, let's test out this Merc right before the Mercenary variant drops. Tweet. Oh man, can you tell I'm a little bit tired too? Woohoo! This grind is gonna kill me. But alright, anyway, Kai, 705 saying I'll just take the Big D title. Maybe I shouldn't say that aloud. What's wrong with that? Ain't nothing wrong with taking a... Yeah, maybe not. Oh, man. Kai, thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. When will maintenance end? So, they said 4 hours, but it's not always 4 hours. So far, it's been 1 hour and 15 minutes. Last time, I think they said 4 hours, and it was up after about 1 hour and 15 minutes. So, we'll see. He's part of your favorite class. I expect you'll love him a lot. Guy Gardner, you're probably right. He's my absolute favorite class that I'm going to love forever and ever. Probably. Okay. Anyway. Let's go ahead and get to testing, eh? Shall we? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and level up 6-star Karnak here. Who is currently sitting at an unawakened 6-star. I don't even think I have Karnak in the live servers. Pretty sure this was just one given out for testing purposes. So yeah. It all blurs together though, man, I tell you. Oh no, my ISO, it's expiring. Hey BG, I'm 50 shards away from my first 6-star champ. So excited. Nice, man. Good luck to you. BG, what's the story behind your hate for Stealthy? Just don't like his animations or abilities. It's mostly his animations, I'll say. I just find him to be very clunky to play. How are you playing? Yeah. Oh boy, I'm probably gonna get that questioned a bunch, as I always do. This, of course, though, for the people that are seriously wondering that, this is the CCP beta, and the server is up during the maintenance of the live servers. In case anyone does not know. Kai sent over another 2 saying I can use Nebs and the goat tomorrow. Nebs is the goat. That's it. What do you mean, and the? It's Nebs or nothing. Alright, let's take this dude to rank 3, though. We're going all in. I'm not going to awaken this guy fully, because I feel like that's unrealistic. And although I do sometimes like to fully awaken champions, we're also about to have a variant that people are really going to be using Karnak in tomorrow. If this was like, oh yeah, just testing to see if Karnak's a good champion, period, and all that. Okay, yeah, let's fully awaken this guy. But I think we'll test him a little bit unawakened, maybe just a couple of fights, and then I'm gonna take him to Sig 20, a natural dupe. That's it. I feel like that'll be reasonable enough. But okay, here he is. Here's Karnak in all his rank 3 glory. Tomas Shaw sending over 2 saying, hey man, Twitter please. Sure. Tomas. What do we have here? Let's see. Yo, dude, definitely overshot it with 1969 points. Nice. I was probably kidding about taking her to rank 3. I'm happy, though. Oh, pulling back now all of a sudden? Probably kidding. Wow. Dude, though, congrats, man. Congratulations. Congrats to you. Good stuff. I see Green sending over a buck. Thank you very much. Saying, BG, I ranked up a bunch of 5- and 6-star tech champs earlier in the day for level up. Literally 2 hours later, here comes a tech advancement. Wait a minute. I thought it was double tech level up when level up began. I didn't actually level up any champions yet. My resources, they're a little bit hurting. I'm probably still going to do some leveling, but I didn't even want to take advantage of the double level up. I'm going to have to... I don't think I have any ISO. I sold a bunch of the ISO that I got to pay for the rank ups, essentially. So, like, yeah, I don't even know what I'm going to do. But I'll do a little bit of leveling, probably. But anyway. Jesus sent it over too, saying, hey, BG, how you playing right now, hacker? A hack. That's it. Of course, if I'm a hacker, I could play whatever I want. Maintenance? I don't think so. No, this is the CCP beta. BG, how can I enter the CCP beta? I think you can apply via the forums. I think there's a forum post about it. I'm not sure. BG Twitter, please. Handle is Trumpet Boy Ben. Okay, And then also Michael Barnes705 saying, hey, BG, can you check Twitter, please? Yes, I'll check both your Twitters. Just a heads up, though, guys, during testing streams, I try to focus on the champions, so I'm not going to be able to check Twitter as much. During the almost every single night arena streams, that's really the best time to, do Twitter checks and stuff like that. So it's going to be very limited on the Twitter checks after this while we do our testing. But real quick, you're trying to get to Uncollected. Which champ should I focus on? I would say... See Professor X down here. He's quite strong. We've got some good 4-star champs ranked up. I don't think you need to rank it up any more 4 stars. Actually, I would say Colossus for mutant. Colossus. Maybe Falcon. Hyperion. Those are probably the ones, along with just filling in with your 4-star champions and your Venom. If you have the synergy for Cable, that'll also be like 2 of your slots kind of occupied. But yeah, Colossus is probably the standout, actually, just for his basic immunities and general goodness. But yeah, you've got some good ones ranked up already. Monster is what I'm looking at here. Hold on. I don't know if I see a tweet from you. Yeah, I don't have a tweet from you, dude. If your Twitter is set to private, make sure to make it publicly viewable and send the tweet again. Or if it already is public, then you have to tag me in a tweet. But I've got nothing. At least not since I've started the stream or a couple hours from now ago. So yeah, let me know and we'll check again. Gabe Casper 705 saying, any advice on completing Act 5 and getting more gold and stuff? I have a 5-star rank 3 Professor X. Get higher ranks. I'm not kidding when I say that. I know it sounds like, oh, duh, just get higher ranks, huh? Right? But I'm serious, man. You can get to rank 4. You can get tier 2 Alpha Catalyst from Act 4. So my advice is to get out of Act 5, go into Act 4, maybe delay it because Kabam is like in the process of shortening it as we speak. They had to pull back on that update just because there were some bugs with it and stuff. So maybe sit tight a little bit, but then get out of Act 5 and 100% clear Act 4. That way you can get a 5-star champ to rank 4 and just in general beef up your roster. As far as getting more gold, Arena and the Incursions, those are really the best places for it. I know not everyone likes the Arena, but it really is the best place for it. And you will get tons of ISO and units, and the units will help you clear that content as well. But yeah, you're not. I highly recommend clearing Act 4 100%, or at least as much of it as you possibly can 100% before moving on to Act 5. Iselina 705 as well saying, hey, BG, had a quick question in regards to the synergy between Shang-Chi and Spider-Man OG. Make Spidey viable at all? Good question. I don't even know off the top of my head what that synergy is, but I've never seen anyone play OG Spidey, so I doubt it. But let's take a little look-see here. Shang-Chi synergy with Spidey. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. Spider-Man can use perfect timing while performing a well-timed block or dodging attack, getting a cruelty buff, increasing crit damage rating by 45% for 30 seconds, max 3 stacks. I doubt it makes him viable. He needs a way to increase his attack. While running suicides, you might have like decent damage coming out of Spidey, but his utility is like non-existent as an attacker. I would not recommend investing in Spidey still. I would say no. It's not enough for him. Oh yeah. Thank you, dude. Ben with the new member as well. Ben, thank you very much. Welcome. Please enjoy your banana. Along with all these custom kick-ass emojis. I was trying to see if there was anything else in the chat from you. I see some other Bens in the chat. But, welcome, dude. Thank you very much. Whoops. Put in 2 sad faces. Whoops. But Ben, thank you, dude. Just saying hello. Hello. Alright, hold on. Michael, did you ever figure out the Twitter situation? I don't see any follow-up message from you, so I take it maybe still looking into it. I'm gonna check one more time. No, I don't have anything here still from you, man. But, let me know, and I'll try to keep an eye out for it. But I got nothing. Okay, let's give this guy a little bit of a whirl here. How long will you stream, BG? I'm not sure. I want to hit the arena, but if the servers ain't up. No, I am Ben. Dang, dude. We got some fight for the true Ben in here. But alright, let's do a little test run with Karnak. So, Karnak, the way that he works since his update, you see that timer on him right now. That is, what is it actually called? Focus charge timer. I think it's like 12 seconds. We'll look at his exact stats in a little bit here, but he's pretty simple the way he works, actually. So he gains every 12 seconds these focus charges, and we're gonna awaken him, and he starts with 1 charge when awakened. But essentially, the first charge is increased crit rating. Second charge, you could land critical hits into block, and third charge is chance to bleed on hit. But unawakened, you start with 0, and you just have to wait it out. If you get hit, though, it pauses the timer, so it's one of those don't get hit kind of situations. But there we go, I got the first charge. So now I should have a higher crit rate, although I only landed 1 out of 5 crits there. But there we go. There we go, now we're getting mostly crits. This is a rank 3 6-star champion, and those hits, they're not that strong. That's the problem with them, I'd say. But we're about to get the third charge. And then Karnak on his special 2, he also gains a passive fury. So now the damage is going to go up a bit. We can see those crits in the block, but they're kind of weak, to be honest. The damage, it's not terrible with Karnak, but it's certainly not amazing. And then what you could do is you can heavy attack to pause that fury, and you could stack up another one. But that consumes a charge as well, so it's a little bit of a juggling act if you were to go that route. But now his damage is actually pretty high. I don't know if I like doing the heavy attack thing to pause the duration of furies. I kind of want to just play the champion without doing heavy attacks and not worry about stacking up the furies so much. They have a pretty decent duration to them. But, I mean, that's pretty much Karnak in a nutshell here. But like I said, I want to awaken the champ, and then I want to take him... I have an idea of where I want to test this guy, and I'm really curious to see if he'll be good against the invade node specifically. So I'm gonna finish this fight real quick, and then we're gonna go do that. Let's hit a special 1. Special 1 gives True Strike. I can't remember if it does anything else. We'll read his abilities, check it out again real quick here in a minute. But, yeah, I don't know. His damage output, it's not the highest, but it went, like... And this is running the Suicide Masteries, too, which I think is kind of required for the champ. But the thing is, he's very sustainable because he has that steady healing. So I don't think he necessarily needs the highest damage output. So yeah, I don't know. All right, hold on. Michael sent it over too, saying, "Hey BG, sent it again. Not sure why it didn't show up." Okay, let me see. Okay, I do have a tweet from you now. Okay, let's see. Alright, so this is my current roster, and I'm unsure who to rank up and where to progress in the game. Currently Cav, and am in an inactive alliance. Haven't touched variants at all. 6 stars and the rest of the 5 stars in the comments. Okay. Okay. Well, at Cav, that's pretty much where I recommend to start hitting the variants. So need to focus on whichever variant. Let's actually start with the 6 stars. We need to focus on whichever variant you're kind of best suited for. Hold on, is there a different picture? I see. Okay, here's the 6 stars. Okay. Okay. So we've got a villain in here, a powerful villain that is. We've got a Spider-Verse champion here. Those are the two that I still look for the most when getting started with the variants. Either the villain variant or the Spider-Verse one. Okay, so we've got Doom. It's good for the Mystic. Got Venom over here. Got Sim Supreme. So yeah, I would try to get this Venom ranked up a bit higher. And then use Doom, Venom, you know, the Symbiote Supreme here, the Stark Spidey that you got, the Spider Pig, tackle the Mystic Symbiote Spider-Verse variant, and then also, you know, get APOC ranked up. That way you can use Doom, Magneto, APOC, and the Venom, along with that Kingpin, and tackle the villain variant. That's what I'd be looking to do. You can do it in it doesn't have to be in that order. You could, you know, rank up Magneto or APOC and start with the villain one. But either way, that's what I recommend. Just taking a quick glance at the rest of your roster here. King Groot, underrated villain. Ooh, nice null. But yeah, that's pretty much what I recommend doing, man. You've got a good roster for it. You might be slightly underpowered until you get a couple of these guys ranked up, but as soon as you do, you'll be in good shape for it. So I recommend hitting those variants. Yeah. Okay, so where I want to test this guy next. Actually, let's get him awakened first. I want to do that. I want to get him Sig 20, and we'll take a quick glance at his abilities just to make sure I'm not missing anything, forgetting anything about the champ, and then I have an idea of where I want to take him. But Dysentery Joe sent over bug. Thank you, dude. Saying looking outside made me think it was bedtime 4 hours ago. I hate clock changes, dude. Tell me about it, man. It gets dark at like 1 in the afternoon. You know, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yes, true, but not BG. Pixie Bell. What's up, Pixie Bell? I don't even know what you're referring to, but hello. Dysentery Joe, good to see you, man. Thank you for the buck. Kai said, I know if I've seen something cool you can do is wait for the timer to almost refresh at 3 charges, then heavy attack for no penalty or heavy counter, but that's lame. Yeah. No, yeah. If you're good at watching that clock, if you're a good clock watcher, yeah, you can absolutely do the heavy attack to pause the Furies without any real penalty. But it's a brief pause, which I don't know, man. Let's see. Heavy attack. Where does it say this attack? Consume 1 focus charge to inflict a stacking 20 sec. Oh, that's right, the fragility debuff. I forgot about that. Oh, so it's the, okay, hold on. It says it here in the special too. This Fury is paused for 5 seconds each time the opponent is knocked down. Oh, so it's not just heavy attacks. Heavy attack's the easiest way to get the knockdown. Most times you're not going to be able to heavy, it's only heavy attack or specials that knock down the opponent. But, okay. I didn't even realize that. I forgot about that fragility debuff. So, you do want to do the heavy attacks. Because that you're going to increase your crit damage rating and lower the block efficiency. Okay, so it's kind of maybe not required to play the champ that way, but it's better than I thought. I was thinking the heavy attack was just for the Fury extension. Okay. Okay. This attack does not consume a focus charge if the opponent is intercepted, recovering from the use of a special attack, or charging or executing a heavy attack. Okay, cool. Alright. Under Mother sending over a buck as well. Under Mother, thank you, dude, saying, hey, BG, English is such a crap language. For example, lead and read rhyme, and so do lead and read. Am I supposed to say lead and red? But lead and read don't rhyme, and neither do, which one did I say? Lead and red? Also, Purgatory can solo Abyss fights. Can she? Interesting. Purgatory, is she underrated? Has she been slept on? Who knows? But either way, Under Mother, thank you very much for the buck. Rack Dua, am I saying that right? Sending over 29 rupees. Thank you very much. No message, but still, thank you. What's up, BG? What's up, Static? Okay, let's get this guy awakened. I'm gonna pretend that this was a natural dupe, because no one really should be popping an awakening gem into this guy. But let's get him up to Sig 20. One natural dupe. And let's check out the awaken ability here. Let's see. Okay, a stricter training regimen allows Karnak to begin the fight with 1 focus charge. So, speeds up that ramp up, plus the first focus charge. I mean, I guess it depends on the situation, but it's probably the most important focus charge of the 3. So, just a beefy amount of crit rating. The second one, again, ability to crit through block. And then the third one, basic attacks have a 50% chance to inflict a burst of bleed. So hold on, the second one though. So basic attacks can land critical hits into the opponent's block. Critical hit based abilities will not trigger. So the damage output when I was critting through block, it felt very low. But okay. Anyway, let's read the rest of the awaken ability. So you ignore some of the opponent's positive physical resistance. And then also striking the opponent's block grants Karnak some power as if that they were an unblock attack. So that actually scales up to 110%, I believe. Let's pop open Aunt May real quick. I actually don't think you need to have this guy at too high of a sig level anyway. The way that it scales, ignoring some of the physical resistance, it's almost like who cares? Whenever you crit, you ignore the physical resistance for the most part anyway. And then striking the opponent's block. If we're already at Sig 20, gaining 72% of that. Like, yeah, I mean, it's a big difference between 72 and 110%, but I don't know how much it actually matters. Okay, let's stay on Aunt May for a sec. Here's what I want to test. The quest nodes. I want to test them out on Invade. So we got to go to 7.1.1. So let's actually test him out in there. Oh, before we do though, so just to quickly skim through the rest of his abilities. So he already has, we read through his awaken ability, right? He's got some passive abilities here. Just some increased physical resistance, which is nice. He's got some block proficiency against basic attacks. a weird thing. I think it's there mostly just for flavor, because that's a very insignificant amount of block proficiency. Actually, let's check his base stats for a minute here. So his base crit and crit damage rating, both very low. A little bit unfortunate. I wish his crit damage rating was higher, but both of those things get buffed through his abilities. His block proficiency is fine. Okay, so incoming non-damaging debuffs suffer minus 60% duration, and incoming poison effects deal minus 65% damage. So, in my opinion, you gotta play this guy with the Suicide Masteries to get that free healing, and just you need the extra damage on him, honestly. Okay, we read through the focus charges. Let's keep it moving. So the heavy attacks. We want to do one about every 20 seconds, I guess, to get that fragility debuff. Or though it's stacking, actually. Okay. I guess you want to do it as much as possible. I will play around with that. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's try to play around with that. Special 1, 100% chance to gain a True Strike passive lasting 15 seconds, allowing attacks to ignore armor, resistance, auto block, and evade effects. Knocking down the opponent will pause the True Strike passive for 3 seconds. While this True Strike is active, Karnak will not stop getting focus if you're struck. Okay. Special 2 already read through, but it's a Fury. It's a decent Fury. Not amazing, but you can stack it. I believe it only stacks up 5 times, so you can't get like infinite damage, even though it doesn't necessarily say that in the kit here. And the special 3, 100% chance to inflict a disorient debuff, reducing block proficiency by 50% and defensive ability accuracy by 80% for 30 seconds. I don't expect that to be used all that much, but maybe in some situations. I think it's mostly going to be the special 1 when you need True Strike, and the special 2 when you want damage. Okay, let's move out to Act 7.1.1. By the way, what's up, Dragon? Thanks for letting everybody know that I'm on the CCP beta. And yeah, we don't know, like Dragon's saying, we do not know when the servers are coming back up. I hope soon. I hope soon, because I'm grinding for Shang-Chi and I need to get back to the grind. My champs are available. I tried to put it in the title of the stream here. Karnak Testing on beta server during maintenance. But I don't know if people are not reading the title or maybe just not understanding. I don't know. But yeah. It's the beta server that I'm on. Alright, let's get out of here. Isn't special 3 good for invade node? You gotta get to the special 3 though. Is the thing. When he's awakened, I guess you can still gain that power. But yeah. Alright, 7.1.1. Let's go. PG, please check Twitter. Like I said before, during testing streams, this is a horrible time for Twitter checks. I hate to say it. Oh no! I can't get into Act 7.1. It's restricted. Son of a... Dude, invade is like the one node I really wanted to test this guy on. We didn't have access to it before. I thought access was granted again for it, but it's not. Damn it, dude. To be fair, I don't think your channel really attracts a lot of readers or people who pay attention to detail. Hey, I only say those things about myself, okay? But as I was saying, during testing streams, I don't really check Twitter much. So please just ask for Twitter during the countless arena streams that I do. I'll be happy to check then. But I want to focus on the champion here. Well, that sucks, man. There's no invade in 7.4, right? Aunt May would say that kind of thing. Is there any node that we can type? Maybe 7.4 is not on Aunt May. Actually, it might not be on Aunt May because it's only on the beta servers, right? Well, I don't know anything about 7.4. We're allowed to play 7.4 now and everything, right? I think I've seen people doing some beta streams, although I haven't hopped in there myself. Well, maybe we'll hop in there right now. Let me just check and see. Just making sure other people... okay, yeah, I see Cam here, stream 7.4. Okay. So we can hop in there. Dang, dude, I really wanted to test against Invade. There's no other spot to test Invade currently, though. It's just 7.1. At least according to Aunt May, which... I always trust Aunt May. 7.1.1. If for some reason that's wrong and somebody knows where an Invade is. Alright. Don't have Twitter, but I love your beans. Thank you. Alright, well, let's hop in 7.4. Screw it. Where else am I gonna go? So if it's only in 7.1.1, Karnak isn't really useful? Sort of. I mean, we have Invade in challenges that pop up. If you remember, we just had the Shang-Chi challenge that had loads of Invade in it. We could see things like, you know, Summer of Pain style events that could have Invade in it. Invade is not a node that's commonly present just like all the time. In like, it's not a node that gets used as frequently as, I don't know, like Masochism gets thrown around a bit, right? But we could see a pop up in temporary content. Plus, he's a mercenary, and wait, someone's saying servers are up finally. Well, let's do a little bit more testing. Dang, maybe 7.4 isn't the place to test then, because by the time I read these nodes. You know what? Let's just go test with the knowledge in mind. Let's go to Labyrinth of Legends, and let's see if we can maximize this dude's damage a little bit more, or take advantage of the power gain on block thing a bit more. They're not still down. Servers are not up. Okay. Okay. Well, let me know if it does pop up. Okay. So I'm going to try to get some heavy attacks in here. See if we can get that. I want to hit his block first, though. Wow. Yeah, that was not much power gain. Maybe you do need this guy to be a higher sig. I'll max sig him later on. It's not the worst amount of power that I'm gaining, but I honestly expected it to be a bit higher. I guess part of the issue is you only want to do 4 hits into the opponent's block. So at sig 20, it's 70-ish% of power that you're gaining. But if you're only doing 4 hits, really it's like... oh god, what would that percentage break down to be? Alright, either way, stalled long enough to get to a special 2. Bait out a special 1 from this guy. So now I could drop a special 2. Probably want to get close to 3 bars of power. Let's bait out a heavy. And hit him with my heavy. Now we have a fragility debuff. Let's bait out another heavy. Because we could stack those, I think, right? And pause the... yeah. Oh, you might be able to get some good damage out of this guy, man. Okay. Let's get another Fury. It's looking better. Let's bait out another heavy attack. Get those hits in. Okay. Damage is starting to hit decently hard here. Him being a bit tankier with that physical resistance, it definitely does lend to, you know, being able to bait out heavy attacks and stuff like that a little bit better. But you are going to have to do these heavy attacks a lot, I'd say. In situations where you don't have access to the heavies, damage up. Ooh. Oh, nice, that connected. The damage output's not going to be quite as high. But this ain't too bad. We're hitting damage cap already. Let's keep baiting those heavies. I should probably heavy after his special too, really. If it's gonna connect like that, you know? Get that fragility debuff. But pretty decent damage output. Yeah, again though, I think you need suicides for this guy because the reason I'm able to bait out these heavy attacks, I said like his physical resistance and stuff like that, but really it's that regen that you have, so. Okay. Unfortunately, we're capped out on the Furies. Like I said, it doesn't go beyond 5. That's pretty good damage, man. Pretty good damage. I want to get more of these fragility debuffs. Let's get a special 3 going. If we can't get another Fury on the special 2. Although the special 2 was hitting damage cap. I don't know if there's a point to doing the special 3 really. I'm scared to hit that skip button, man. I don't know what kind of bugs are gonna be here. Yeah, I expect this guy to be pretty good during the what's it called? During the mercenary variant. Those numbers popping up in red, they're not too high. You got the mercy. Oh man, you got the mercy of the AI a little bit here. Yeah, I don't know if there's really too much purpose to that special 3. I guess with the invade node, if you're able to build up power by hitting the opponent's block, that's probably the only time I'm really gonna use it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be throwing these heavies a whole bunch. Let's really juice up the that was awkward. Juice up those fragility debuffs. We've got a bunch of them. Fight still feels a bit slow. Maybe it's just because it's Labyrinth and that's how it goes, but I don't know. For having what feels like a pretty good amount of damage, it feels like this fight is taking forever. Again, that might just be Labyrinth. That heavy attack's not landing consistently there. I feel inclined to finish the fight though, man. I feel like I have to. I came this far. And we gotta finish it. See the total hit count? He's already in that next enrage timer though. For a rank 3 6-star, for this guy to already be in the second enrage with you know, 25% to go. It's not too bad actually, I don't know. I knew that wasn't gonna connect and I did it anyway. Maybe I should toss a special one. I don't know why. Just did it. So what's the oh Jesus, what's the deal with critting into the opponent's block though? I guess the block proficiency still reduces that damage a ton, right? But it got on like Corvus, when you're using Corvus, that damage it still goes through. I don't know. Imagine this guy would be good for situations where you kind of have to use him, but Wow. He fired that off quickly enough, huh? Okay. Well. All that time and I didn't finish it. How unsatisfying is that, eh? I hate to say, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But okay. Some of the stats. We need to go to Abyss maybe to see what kind. Like, I can't scroll this up. What the f? What? Normally you're able to scroll this up, right? Why can't I scroll it up? All right, my head's covering things here a little bit. Hold on. Yeah, I guess there's not even much to see there though. It's just that all that physical damage. I don't know. I feel like Karnak, his damage output, it's not terrible by any means when you're able to get those heavy attacks in. It's actually hits pretty hard on those physical attacks, but I don't know where I would use this guy outside of something like the variant. So will he be good for it? Yeah, I bet. Looks like Carney got upgraded from an F- champ to a D- champ. I would say higher than a D-. I would say in terms of damage, I would say probably a B. In terms of utility, I would say C-, yeah. D- maybe, actually. Maybe just a solid D. Let's take out the minus. Maybe a C- or a D in terms of utility. Damage-wise, though, I feel like that's probably about a B. I don't know. Okay, that was without synergies as well. Let's go into the Abyss. Should we do the Abyss? Well, I just want to see some synergies, so hold on. We don't really have anything on Karnak per se. Let's pop open Aunt May real quick. The thing about Karnak is there's not even a ton to test. I really wanted to test against the Invade node, man. I was pretty psyched about that. I'm so bummed that I can't. Because my hope is that Karnak is a replacement for Corvus in those situations. There's never truly going to be a replacement for Corvus because Corvus, he's got the death immunity. Where Karnak does not, but he's got that steady regen at least, so I feel like he'll be a good option if you don't have a Corvus, especially moving into like 6 stars where maybe you had a 5-star Corvus, but maybe you got a 6-star Karnak. But anyway, Karnak, my boy, what kind of synergies we got? So the royal family, of course, apparently this changed. Where striking into the opponent's block reduces their ability accuracy by 30% per focus charge. Is he no longer listed in the royal family? If we throw in all the royals? I guess we could just look at this in-game. We didn't really need Aunt May for it, huh? Okay, no. Inhuman royal family. Wait a minute. No, okay, never mind. Alright. So plus 25% at the start of the fight if Medusa, Black Bull, and Karnak are together in a team. Okay. Oh, by the way, this helps. I guess the other nice thing about the buff for Karnak is that the Inhuman challenge, the Inhuman Labyrinth challenge, got a lot better. A lot easier. Definitely helps towards it. But okay, so what was it before? I think before it just allowed you to like build up your focus faster, like 25% faster or something like that. Back when it was just a single focus. So I guess it makes sense to change it, but reducing ability accuracy. So I mean, I guess that's nice for fighting against like a Spidey or something like that, but the fact that it's not 100% is still very risky, I'd say. Pretty dicey. All right, I'm not going to do the whole fight, but I do want to hop back in here, and I'm just curious if we could even notice a difference with this synergy. So, well, let's just do a very quick test here. Take 2 minutes. Accelerate, sending over one of them loonies, though. Accelerate, thank you, dude. Saying, how will he do for the Karina challenges? Oh, dude, exactly what I was kind of getting into. I think he'll do fine. Your previous one, Hope Karnak will pull his weight in the Labyrinth Karina challenge. Still have 2 left. Yeah, I think he'll do fine. I mean, we could toss the 4-star in there and just take a look. But I think he'll do all right, man. I think he'll do pretty well, actually. Patrick87X sending over a couple of them euros. Thank you, dude, saying I hope you will get cheap. Me too. More useful in Alliance War than most people think. So much utility and solid damage. I think you'll love him if you invest time to learn him. Maybe a testing stream. P.S. I love you. To be honest, the only reason I'm doing a testing stream for Karnak right now is the servers are down, and I already had the thumbnail made. I wanted to make just a standalone video on Karnak, just a brief kind of thoughts on him, but it was hard to get that done while doing the Shang-Chi grind. So yeah, I don't want to. I mean, I don't know. Like, I've already played Shang-Chi a bit, but of course, I haven't played him since he originally came out. And even then, I only just got like the basics down with the champ. So it might actually be good to get like MSD on call or something like that. So I'm not saying it's out of the question, but more likely I'm just gonna play the champ off stream and maybe make some videos in the future. Maybe if Alliance War becomes interesting again, you know, show some Alliance War gameplay with him. But yeah, I hope I get him in the first place. 6 Unbroken, sending over a couple of them Canadian bucks, saying, hey BG, found a bug with the new side objectives. Yeah, it's a known thing. There's a post on the official forums about it. They are bugged, but you're allowed to take advantage of the bug to complete the objectives early or something like that. So, yeah. Thank you for the 2, dude. Norris sent it over 50 of them CZK as well, saying, hello, Brian, how you doing? Nice bald cap. So I'm a little disappointed with Karnak. I think I'll do variant with Domino, Trinity, and Venom Pool. Okay. Yeah. I can see that. Let me hop in here and actually do this brief test before we toss in, like, the 4-star real quick. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's terrible, but I also agree with that. I plan on using Nebula myself. Potentially ranking up Venom Pool, but we'll see. His damage right out of the gate, it's not the worst, but I feel like you do need to get to a special 2 before you start to see some good numbers. Let's rip that special 2. Let's bait out the heavies. Even with just 1 special 2, it's pretty decent damage. So, like, if you couldn't heavy attack, let's just pretend you couldn't heavy attack for a sec. It has pretty good duration on it, and when I send this next special 2, it'll pause the duration of that first Fury. So we can keep that up for a bit longer. You could probably juggle 2 Furies without ever throwing a heavy, but then you also miss out on the... I forget, man. I keep forgetting. You need that fragility debuff. Because otherwise, like, you see my crits right now, 60, 67, 80 on the medium. Well, let's hit him with the heavy. Now we have the fragility debuff. And look at that. Look how much the damage goes up. And then those debuffs stack. That wasn't going to reach. But these debuffs stack. So now, yeah. The damage is significantly higher. So you have to do heavies. Which is a bit unfortunate. I was kind of hoping that the heavy attacks would really just be kind of a bonus, but they're so important for his damage that I don't really consider that a bonus. I consider that like, you better be doing heavy attacks, otherwise what are you doing with the champ? What are you doing with your life? It's just so much extra damage. Okay, I said this was going to be a quick test. Let's get out of here. I don't know if I could really notice the difference with having the Medusa team in here. Was the damage higher? Yeah, I'm sure of it. But could I notice it? No. It felt the same. Kai 705 saying allergies starting acting up, was sent to bed with only a ginger ale by the girlfriend. What's your guys' home remedy? I've never really dealt with allergies too much. Been pretty fortunate. Pretty fortunate to not really have too much in the way of allergies. I think maybe I have like a super mild, sometimes have a little bit of congestion or something like that when it's bad. Right now I have a little bit of congestion, but that's because of the food I was eating before stream. But yeah, if anyone else has some home remedies that maybe work for them, pop that in the chat. Okay, Kai, thank you again for the 5 though. Bummer that the allergies are acting up, man. All right, what I want to do now is I'm really curious to just toss in the, let's just sort it by 4-star in humans. And this would be the team for doing the Labyrinth challenge. Let's just see how much damage we could take off with a 4-star Karnak. I'm gonna assume we're going the easy route. We'll change it up. We'll fight Red Hulk. I don't even know which one's better or worse. Honestly, you know what's nice about Karnak? Okay, so Medusa, when doing this challenge, there's certain fights in here that Medusa does not work well for. One of those being like Kamala Khan, where you can't land debuffs. It's actually a really annoying, painful fight to go through. I think there's a few where you can't really land debuffs or they get shrugged off faster. Venom Pool is another one, right? Which I guess the fragility debuff is not going to stick, but you're still going to have the Furies at least. So, pretty nice. Norris sent over another 50 of them. CZK saying, also I've got an invite to beta for 7.4, but I didn't enter it yet, and now in maintenance I can't enter the beta servers. Any thoughts? Thanks, man. Yeah, you can't. You have to log into the beta before the maintenance starts, otherwise the game won't let you in. So that's all there is to it. You just got to get in there before maintenance kicks in. The login servers, those are like part of the maintenance as well. I had to basically, since maintenance starts an hour before my streams start, I had to just leave the game open for a little over an hour to make sure that the game was, to make sure that I could, you know, didn't get kicked out of the beta servers during that time. Kai said over 2 saying, whoever says Karnak sucks, you stink. New law. Oh, man. There's something that's funny about the word stink that I've always liked. It's like the PG version of suck. Just the same way that, like, butt is the PG word version of ass. But there's something about those words, to me, that'll always be funny. And potentially even funnier. You stink. Oh man, BG Stardew Valley. You think I should play Stardew Valley right now? Maybe I should have. But can you get beta without being a content creator? The 7.4 beta, yes. The content creator beta though, no. The content creator beta is just for content creators. Okay, let's see. 4-star Karnak. Let's give it a go here. The word wiener is still an underrated insult to me. Wiener is another classic right there, yeah. That one, I mean, that's actually like a name though, so I don't know. That one feels a little bit weird. Just because I know some people with the last name Wiener, you know? But, okay. Anyway, let's see. We need this guy to throw special ones. And we're a little bit at the mercy of the AI here when it comes to Karnak. Okay, so we can do that. We can interrupt the heavy to launch that special too. Good to know. Want to bait this out again. There we go. Okay, we got a lot of fragility debuffs. Okay, we're getting the special 2 off, close to a special 3, so we can get back up there again pretty quick. Oof, oof. Getting a lot of them fragility debuffs. If you're just tuning in, you might not have noticed that I switched over to a 4-star champion right now. Just because the Inhuman challenge thing, and yeah, I think this is gonna help. Okay. Thought I went in a little too slow there, and it turns out I did. Come on, though, bud. Gosh, this guy's so annoying. His AI sometimes goes so passive. So, yeah, I don't know if this run has been the best run, but... It took a long time to ramp up that damage. But still, this is not bad. Considering Karnak before this would not have gotten off this much damage. And we still have time on the clock, even. And of course, you'll have good runs and bad runs. And this was like a very slow start, so maybe chalk this up to a less than ideal bad run. Coming up on the end of the clock here, so I want to get that damage in while I can. Oh! Ooh, bad evade. Bad evade. Okay, well, we had a little bit more time on the clock. I could have easily got him below 70%, but it's not bad, man. This is going to be a big help. Seriously. I could have easily got him below 1 million on that attempt. Very easily. So, yeah. Team revives. If you got the Inhuman challenge to do in Labyrinth, Karina's challenge. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay, but honestly, this might be it for the Karnak testing. I'm not ending the stream. I kind of want to test another champion, a little bit at least. But before we do that, Norris with another 20 CZK saying, okay, thanks again. Hope you get that Shang-Chi. Thanks, dude. Extinct X Insanity. There's a name I haven't seen in a little while. What's up, dude? Saying... didn't play MCOC in a while and got on it yesterday and opened 2 calves and got a 5-star Nexus and got Aegon. I want to get back in MCOC, but I'm not sure. Take things slow, I'd say. If you feel like playing, play. If you still feel like, maybe don't feel like playing, well, don't commit to an alliance or anything like that. That's my advice, at least. Don't commit to alliance, but if you feel like playing, why not? But dude, thank you for the buck. And Kai sent it over too as well, saying, remember the Sandlot movie? L7 Weenie. Dude, I haven't seen that in a while. Holy crap. The Sandlot movie. It's been a while. I do remember that. Okay. Let's get out of here. Ryan, are you not bored? No, man. I'm testing out some champs. Luckily, we've got plenty of things to do. But, okay, here's what I really want to do. You see this here Nebula? I would like to get her to Sig 200. Because this is something I'll never be able to do on the actual servers. You know what? I need to go buy some +5 Sig stones. I want to get her to Sig 200. I want to synergize her. And I want to go berserk. That's what I want to do. So let me scoop up 100 of these. There's another champ that I have access to here that I haven't played yet, which is Cersei. That's how you say her name, right? That's how you pronounce it. But I feel like that deserves either separate stream or separate dedicated video. Nebula, I already made a video on Nebula. I just want to have a little bit of fun here, maxing her out. So the awaken ability for Nebula, man, I think it's actually really good. Having a shock on the opponent, gaining that plus 25% combat power rate. And then, yeah, we could toss in some synergies. And I just want to do like one fight. I don't even want to do that many fights. I want to do like one fight. Mods? Wait, what? Is somebody... PG, can you check if Cable still goes pew pew? He definitely still goes pew pew. Is there something going on in the chat though? Somebody spamming or something? Is that Demiok? Brian, Demiok is playing Zelda again because of maintenance. The addiction comes through again. Dude, I'd love to play some Zelda right now, actually. Okay. Like I said, I just want to do one fight here, guys. Let's do... No, not Realm of Legends. Yeah, I just want to do a Labyrinth fight. It's kind of fun doing Labyrinth fights because there's no additional nodes. Or not ones that really matter too much. And I don't care about that synergy. I do care about this synergy though. Let's toss in Guardian. Isn't there like a double synergy? Let's see. Nebula, the first special one. Each fight is guaranteed critical hit. Same is true for the first special too. I don't think I care about that. But it is some plus attack, plus crit damage rating. Is there any other synergy for Nebula that matters? Off the top of my head, I don't think so. Well, I mean, the Proxima synergy, of course. But, I mean... like a new one or anything like that? That one's been around forever. Nebula. Where are... There you are. Let's see. Gain 70% of a bar of power. That's right. This one... Oh boy, dude, this synergy is actually legit. I forgot about this. Gain 70% of a bar of power each time an immunity prevents a bleed or poison effect. Ooh. And you could juice up those special 2s over and over again, or even special 3s. Dang, that one could be legit. Plus 5% attack and 400 crit damage rating. There's the 10 electroshock charges, but I think that's it, huh? So this is a double synergy then. I didn't realize that. Interesting. So maybe you would want to toss Guillotine on the team. Get that synergy going. Dang, I kind of want to get out of Labyrinth then and go test on like a Caltrops path. Let's do that. All right. this is the team then. I am going to throw Proxima on the team. That was always part of the plan. But let's actually go and fight Caltrops. Or, oh, no. Let's do Biohazard so that we can still attack the opponent. Biohazard. Let's see. Let's go to maybe 7.1.6. Get some high level Act 7. No, I'm locked out of Act 7. Damn it, I forgot. Well, 6.4.4 then. Let's do that. Man, being locked out of these to test. Annoying. But 6.4.4 should still be pretty good. So you can search nodes in AMA, but you can't search champs. You might be able to search champs, to be fair. Let me see. Maybe not. No, it doesn't work. There's this really cool thing. I'm gonna talk to I'm gonna talk to Mr. Duck Slug about this. There's in Dota, there's a ton of champions, you know, and it's sometimes hard to remember exactly where they are on the screen. It looks a little bit something like this, and you know, they're all laid out. There's like 110 or something like that. I don't know. And what you can do is you could literally just type. There's no search bar, but you just type right into on that screen, and you just hit the letter N basically, and it would dim everyone else and only highlight the one champ. I wonder if that's even doable. I wonder if there's a way to do that on a website. I'm not smart enough to know about that stuff, but anyway. You can click the champ. It's at the bottom. Oh, wait. At the bottom of the page? Oh, no. You must be talking about something else. Dota tangent. Check it off on the bingo board. Okay. Let's see. Where is Caltrops in here? Or not Caltrops. Jeez. Keep saying. We're looking for Biohazard, not Caltrops. Is it really the last one I look at? No? Wait, what? It's not the boss, is it? What have I missed? Is it not in here? Oh, is it like... Is there additional nodes on these guys? I think that's it. Yeah. Well, now I gotta find it just because. But, alright, we need a dedicated quest. But one of these has to have Biohazard. Yeah, there it is. Son of a... Okay. Let's go back to AMA. Let's try 6.4.1. Maybe there's a full... quest, full lane of Biohazard. Joshua sending over Buck. Joshua, thank you very much. Saying, does this mean my Karnak is finally shining? He's okay. I don't know. His the damage output of him was pretty good. Oh, people are saying the servers are up. Well, I gotta do this once. 6.4.1. Let's see. But, okay. We gotta get our arena grind on. Let's see. If there's not a full lane of Biohazard here, I'm gonna be so upset. Please. 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 But anyway, Karnak, he was okay. Like, his damage output is solid. The utility of the champ, though, is not that high. Here we go. Here's Biohazard. What else is here, though? Whenever robot attacker would gain a poison debuff, instead of getting a shock debuff. Okay, whatever. Tunnel vision. Oh, my God. That's going to be a little bit annoying to deal with. How do I even get there? Okay, it's just this first portal. All right, tunnel vision is going to maybe mess up my plans here, but I think I can play around it. Let's see. Bro, we're doing full lanes of Biohazard tonight, bro. Hell yeah. Mine's not up. Oh, my game is up. Seems like things are up. Okay. I didn't need to do the special one. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, man, you know what? I should probably just go back to the grind. Really? I was gonna have fun doing this, but that was only because the servers were still down. You know? Like, dang. Alright, yeah, screw this. I hate to say it, guys. There'll be plenty of other times to mess with the Synergy team. I need to get Shang-Chi. Man. Wait. They just went back down? Is anybody still in the live servers? I'm in the game right now? Okay. They're okay. All right. Enough people are saying they're up. Okay, forget this. Karnak testing's complete. Nebula. I mean, I already tested her before. I know she's amazing. Synergy-wise, we'll have to play with that another time. Let's get on the main servers here. Goes up and down. Hey, BG, my friend got Karnak and he's saying he is trash. Is he good? He's okay. He's not trash. He's not the best champ ever. He's decent. He's decent. I think you need to be running the suicide masteries. Is my kind of conclusion on it, though. Which is something that I kind of assumed from the start. And in testing him, yeah, he could really use the additional attack and just the steady healing with how frequently you have to throw those heavy attacks and stuff like that. It's pretty important to be running the suicide masteries. So if your friend is not running suicides, maybe that's why he's saying he's trash. That could be a thing. Oh my god. Why is all this stuff expiring on me right now? Probably because I procrastinated in claiming it all. But I can't let it expire. Okay. That is good enough. For now? Maybe? Oh, geez. This guy looks like a fake Red Ranger from the Power Rangers right here, man. It's morphin' time, but just barely. But I like the Power Rangers. So that's who I'm going with. Neither of them looked that great, to be honest. Okay. Get rid of these. Alright. We're good. I'll use that ISO later. Okay. Anyway, let's hit the arena. Karnak testing done. Here's where I'm currently at, guys. 38 million. I am hopefully going to be able to get this up to around 50 million tonight by the time I run my 5 and 6 stars. Maybe it'll be a little bit below that, I think, actually. I think my 5 and 6 stars all together give me like 8 million-ish. So, yeah, it'll be a little bit below 50 million. It's morphin' time! Just barely. They're both ass profile pics. Yeah, they're. I didn't want to say it, man. But honestly, those profile pictures, we've seen better. Damn, BG's roasting characters now. Is that on a bingo board? Game still down. WTF? Key bam. They'll be up, man. They once they start going up for some people, you give it a few minutes, they'll be up for everyone else as well. Cutoffs, homie. Good shout. it also depends on if you're on iOS or Android. I think they bring up one before the other or something. I don't know. Are you gonna still gonna stream and just grind arena? Yes, but I am still gonna leave like normal time tonight. It's not gonna be like 2 hours of arena grinding starting now. I don't really want this. Yeah, like, I don't know. Part of me does just want to end the stream just to keep the Karnak testing to itself. But at the same time, how much does that really matter? Not that much. But I also don't want to make the stream so long that the Karnak testing was only like a tenth of it. You know what I mean? So we'll hang out here for a little bit. Hit the arenas a little bit. And yeah. BG, please tweet check for one time if you can. I can now, yeah. Now that we're hitting the arenas. Twitter is back on the menu. Let's see. Roll. BG, I'm finally getting Uncollected and got 5-star Nexus and got a Science God. Any tips for 5.3.1 Mordo? First off, congrats, man. Hell yeah. Congrats on your torch. The Mordo in 5.3.1, he's not that bad. He's pretty much just a basic Mordo. You can bring Torch, but ideally you're still bringing a Mystic Champion because in that quest your damage is reduced if you're not using Mystic Champs. So if you have a Mystic Champ that can limit the power gain of Mordo, Doom is an ideal champion for it, but even other champions like Symbiote Supreme, Sorcerer Supreme, champs that can nullify or stagger his power gain, you know, those work pretty well. So, bro, imagine BG lost streak right now. Hey, let's not think like that. I'm on a 5-16 streak. I don't think I'll be able to get that over 1,000. If there wasn't maintenance, I think I was on track to go over 1,000 streak, which it's been a while since I've gone over 1,000, but I don't think I'm quite gonna get there. I'll probably end somewhere around like, I don't know, 930. If I had to guess. Dude, 5-star Kingpin can help me for Act 5. Is that a question? I don't know if that's a question. There's no question mark. I think you're just saying you're just pumped about it. Kingpin's great though, man. If that was a question, yeah, he could totally help you. BG, Professor X guide video? No, man, I don't have one. I don't have Professor X or a video. There's videos about Professor X though. I recommend Metal Sonic Dude's channel. Good old MSD. It's got a lot of gameplay for Professor X. When out the servers are back, I'm going to bed. Good night all. All right, Madrox Multi. Night, dude. Rogers, N05. What up, man? Saying I love Massacre, so I ranked to him over 6-star Ghost. Was that a mistake? Hell no, dude. There's no such thing as a mistake when you're ranking up a champ you love. Also, tweeter, please. Okay. Let me see. Massacre, I think, is probably going to be good for the variant coming up, too, so that'll be nice. Let's see, though. It was a tough deciding between him, APOC, Diablo, and Crossbones. Awakening ability is amazing, but ended feeling like this when I made my decision. This is you right here. Let's see, though. Dude, I mean, it's not a bad decision. But I understand, man. These are some good champs, for sure. But Null's a beast, too, dude. Congrats on the Null rank up. Congrats, dude. TLDR, how'd you like Karnak? I like him specifically against Labyrinth Red Hulk. Mike, I did one fight against Labyrinth Red Hulk, and Red Hulk was kind of passive early on, so I didn't get as much damage off as I would have liked. But in general, I feel like his damage output was fine, but this is exactly what I thought when I read his spotlight before I got to play the champ. I figured his damage was going to be fine, and it was. But what utility? Like, where am I really going to use the champ? I wanted to test him against Invade, but according to Aunt May, at least, the only spot that has Invade right now is 7.1.1, and we don't have access to Act 7.1 on the CCP. So I couldn't even test him there. I was really curious to see how he would do, but I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. He's just an okay champion. It's kind of how I feel. Like, if I had to play Karnak, like, let's say I got Karnak in a new account challenge. Actually, let's not say that, because I don't really want that to happen. I would be okay. Wait, what am I even doing? Yeah, let's run the 6 stars. It would be okay if I got Karnak for the new account challenge. The guaranteed crit, that really helps. Or, no, it's not guaranteed crit. It's not even near guaranteed crit, but it's a high crit chance. I don't know what it comes out to be. Maybe like 60, 70%. I don't know. We could check the math, but I don't feel like doing that right now. But it's a pretty high crit chance, which would certainly help compared to a lot of champs that I could pull early on. And him being a mercenary, as long as he's good for the mercenary variant, could work out on a new account challenge. But without having willpower, it'd be a little bit rough. But he's nice and sustainable and has decent damage. There's just no real reason to rank him up over most other champs, unless you specifically want him for that mercenary tag, I think. And that's it. Let's go, Professor. Who puts this guy in the arena? Slow me down. Feel about the same way overall? Yeah. I think he's amazing for the 4-star Inhumans Labyrinth Challenge? Yes. So that's something at least? Yeah, I agree with that. I do agree with that. Yeah, I did the one test as a 4-star. I tested him as a 6-star Unawakened, 6-star Sig 20, rank 3, and then a 4-star real quick. Why does no one give Doc Ock the love he deserves? It's a bit of a niche champion. Some people like him. I know Buddy Lee likes him. I know Kabam John likes him. I'm not a fan myself. Did you have 4 stars, Sig 99, Human Torch? Okay. Human Torch's Sig level doesn't really matter. You don't really use his Awaken ability much. The 5-star will be much better. 5-star Unawakened. Could you check Twitter, please? Raptor Plays. Sure. Give me 1 sec. This team that I'm fighting against looks like an annoying team. Who did this? Which one of you did it? Who put this annoying team in the arena? Raptor Plays. What do we got here? Actually, let me finish this fight with Thing before it gets out of hand. That was a very late heavy attack on my part. Don't know what I was thinking there. But okay, let's see. Hey, pulled 5-star Scarlet Witch. I'm not sure what she's good for, but it's another 5-star to the collection. Nice, dude. Congrats, man. I hear she's good for the Cavalier. If you're, you have the Cavalier monthly. Here she's good for that. But, personally, I wouldn't actually rank her up if I got her. I do just want her for the collection. And that's how I feel about her. Her specials probably deal some good damage. When you get some Furies and stuff like that, and get some decent RNG, she could still shred, but... so can so many other champs that I don't think I'd care about her too much. But I really do want to get the champion. Would help out for the arena grinds, you know? Definitely want her for that. Anyone happen to see what the cutoff for the Platpool solo event was? Yes, it was a little over 500. I believe. It was like 520 or 530 or something like that. Do I need, or do I rank 5-star duped guillotine or unduped Professor X? Professor X, well, it depends on what you're looking for, I suppose, but I don't really value guillotine's buff too highly. I would stay away from guillotine, I think, which hurts to say because look at this. This is why you don't rank up champs, just because they have a buff coming. I invested in guillotine here because I pulled her twice, and she's only rank 2. I didn't take her to rank 3. I didn't hard commit like that, but still, I wish I can get those resources back, and I wish I could toss them into another champion. But hey, what are you gonna do? What do you think about Omega Red now? Jeez, dude, I can't talk tonight at all. What do you think about Omega Red now? I feel like he's fallen off quite hard. Do you? I don't think he's fallen off at all. I think he's very strong. I think he's quite strong indeed. She's getting another mini buff for regen. I don't care. Like, the problem with guillotine to me is not her regen. Under mother, cover your ears. I'm sorry, man. The problem for me is the utility. There's just not really any utility for guillotine that I care about. It's the same problem for Karnak. It's like, okay, I don't care if he can deal damage. If you don't have utility, any champion could deal damage. So who cares? And that's how it is for guillotine. It's like, okay. So even if they buffed her regen to levels of like Diablo, which would be insane because Diablo has the highest regen in the entire game, higher than Red Deadpool, regardless of what the charts would show. When you factor in that he has the damage reduction, so every point of healing gives more than 1 point of healing to him. So yeah, Diablo has the highest healing in the game, and even if they buffed up Guillotine's healing to that extent, I mean, it'd be very powerful, but I probably still wouldn't play the champion. Diablo, he can be used for other things besides just regen. Kai sending over a buck. Kai, thank you, dude. Where are you at? Saying, you stink, you broke the law. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. Don't arrest me. Yeah, this is good. People just don't want to dump Sigs into Omega, but he's worth every one of them. He's still a... Is that top? Top champ, is what you're saying? Omega Red's still insane, yeah. No, Omega Red, he's a beast. I don't think he's really fallen off. The thing about Omega Red, why we're not seeing maybe as much Omega Red, I think it just has to do with other champions also existing that are powerful. During Omega Red's prime, there weren't that many champions on his level. It was like Omega Red was part of an elite few that included like Ghost and Corvus. You know, there weren't that many, but these days, I mean, Hercules and a bunch of others. I mean, I don't feel like going through the whole list of champs that have come out recently that are strong, but the point is there's a lot more stronger champs these days. It's not just a select few. And also the way that like defenders have been designed to be a little bit more specific in what they need for, you know, to like counter them and stuff. But no, Omega Red, he's still a monster. Guy Gardner sending over a bug. Thank you, dude. Strayan. You talking bad about Gilly Queen again? No. No. Wait, your previous one too, just an okay champion. You really do hate the skill class. You think he's really good? Are you a big fan of Karnak, Guy Gardner? I don't know, man. Hey Brian, I bring you a present tonight. No dad jokes at all, dude. That's the greatest gift. Hope you're having a good one. Thanks, dude. Right back at you. Can't wait to rank 4 Omega in my first few rank ups. Karate Mike. Really interesting. I did not expect to hear that. I mean, like I you know, I know you're gonna take him to rank 4 eventually, but just looking at the champs that you bring to war, usually other people are bringing Omega Red, covering that role, and I see you playing, you know, Ghost or Spidey 2099 or Hercules. Any thoughts on increasing gas prices? My thoughts about that is that it reminds me of the movie Charlie Bartlett. One of my favorite movies, actually, man. I love that movie. And one of the scenes, he's like seeing a psychiatrist, and after kind of going off about one of his fantasies, he goes like, gas prices. The psychiatrist is like, excuse me? I also think a lot about increasing gas prices. That movie's really good. Highly I don't know if it's on, it's got to be on some kind of streaming platform, right? But I haven't seen it in a long time, actually, so I don't know if it's available on Netflix or Hulu or whatever. But if it is, I recommend watching it. I'd imagine he only dislikes the skill class because the skill class mostly sucks. It's just not a very fun class overall, in my opinion. There's a bunch of strong skill champs these days, but I just don't find most of them to be fun. I mean, we talked about Fury earlier today. Fury's powerful, man. I don't think he's fun. Meh. Alright, Under Mother sending over another buck, saying, I think I'm gonna have to take my rank 3 guillotine and leave then, I guess. Dang, dude, it's like that, huh? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you, Under Mother. I'm sorry, man. Guy Gardner sent over to the buck as well, saying, took him to rank 2. I think he's solid. High crit rate, solid regen, evade counter if needed. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I have issues with evade counters that need you to get to special ones as well. Like, special 1, okay. It's not that hard to achieve. Right? It's the easiest of the specials. But there are times, man. There are times where that, like, it can really screw you over to not have an evade counter right at the start of the fight. Either because you're gonna get messed up before you can get to that special 1, or there's some nodes that like kind of prevent you from throwing your special 1. There's some opponents that prevent you from throwing your special 1. And it could, I don't know, it can just be frustrating. It can cost you a death in war if something like that happens. Whereas, like, you look at someone like, let's say, She-Hulk. You throw a heavy attack. You look at someone like Karnak. You dash back and you hold block. I mean, I don't know if we can count Corvus, but in the past, we've certainly counted him for having that true strike right out of the gate. And in you know, in quests, he definitely gets that true strike fairly easily, but it's something like War, can't always count on it. But Some of these other champs, man, I feel like I definitely can count on it. But alright, anyway. Plasmagum with that new member button. I hope I said your name right. Plasmagum. Thank you very much, dude. Just saying what's up, man. Yo, what's up, bro? What's up, man? Dude, thank you very much. I appreciate you hitting that member button. Welcome. Please enjoy your growing banana. Along with all these custom kick-ass emojis, dude. Thank you very much. Eric Nelson sending over a buck as well. Saying tweet. Sure. And actually, just seeing Karate Mike's name. Saying Herc first for sure, then probably Ghost. Ghost. There's another one where there's no ramp up. There's no special one required to prevent the opponent from evading. But, I don't know. I also kind of hate comparing champs to Ghost because she's just so busted in general. I don't think she should have had that ability, to be honest. But she has it. It exists. So we have to include her in the discussion, right? I was thinking Mole or Omega for third. Spidey would be a sexy one too, though. Okay. But alright, Eric Nelson. Let's see here. So, did a thing. I ranked him because A, great support for Doom and Claire in Variant 5. B, good defender. P.S. Don't judge me. Don't judge you. I like Sim Supreme. Why would I judge you? I'm a fan of Sim Supreme. I use Sim Supreme to take down the champion boss every single time in my my item list adventures for 6.2. There's no judgment, dude. I like Sim Supreme. Plus, he looks awesome. That cape is still like, dude, super sick. I like Sim Supreme. Congrats on the rank up, dude. Swashbuckler sending over 100 rupees saying, ain't no skill champ like the Tubby Man. That's what I'm talking about. Kingpin. Regen and belly bumps for days. Debuff shrug-offs for weeks. Yeah. So I like Kingpin for exactly the reasons you said. One, he's got the regen, which a lot of the skill champs actually do now. It's kind of becoming their thing a bit. Have some kind of steady regen. It's becoming a lot of champs thing, actually, to be honest. Maybe it's not necessarily a skill exclusive. But anyway, he's got that regen that allows you to play a little bit more aggressively and do the belly bumps. Going unstoppable kind of on demand like that is very fun. And then, something that maybe doesn't get talked about as much, he has additional power gain. Additional power gain is always fun, man. That's my favorite champions have some ways to gain additional power like that. Maybe not all of them. King Groot doesn't gain additional power in any way. But yeah, you for all the debuffs that you have on Kingpin, is it 5%? I think it's only 5% per debuff. That stuff adds up, man. Hold on. Let me see. There's no way it's higher than 5%, right? If it was 10%, that'd be insane. You'd have like 70% extra power gain. But is it a number between 5 and 10? It used to be 5%. I just can't remember if they ever changed it. Where is it, man? Oh, yeah. Combat power rate by 5%. Okay. So, yeah. So, if you have 7 debuffs on yourself before they get converted to a overpower buff, then, yeah, you have an additional 35% combat power rate. And you notice it, man. You feel it. You get to spam those specials a little bit more. And I think it's fun. So, usually I've got to ask before you go, have you done your level ups today? I have not. Should still be plenty of time on the level up event, though, right? But I have not done any leveling up today. Not yet. Guy Gardner sending over a buck saying, sure, but you could use the same logic with She-Hulk. What if they are debuff immune? There will always be a case where someone won't work. That's why we rank up multiple champs. Correct. I absolutely agree. And in some cases, Karnak, he might be the best answer. I mean, we're getting hit with the mercenary variant tomorrow. He could be the MVP of the mercenary variant for all we know. And if he is, awesome. It'll give purpose to Karnak. And like I said, he's good in the he's going to be good in the Inhuman Labyrinth challenge now. He's going to help out with that, which is good for all the people that haven't done that yet. But like, She-Hulk has proven herself. She's not good in every situation, but she's proven herself in some of the most difficult situations that we've ever seen in the game. When Karnak does that, you know, he'll earn my respect. When he can do it better than other champions too, that's the key. Because if you're a skilled player, you can make less than ideal champions work in situations where they're not ideal. I don't know why I'm talking in circles in here. Less than ideal. Anyway, whatever. You know what I mean. You can take a I mean, Suida used Kamala Khan to take down the champion boss solo, one shot, right? Before the Karina's challenge even. A feat that nobody really thought was going to be possible. Suida pulled it off. Made it look easy. That doesn't mean Kamala Khan is an amazing counter when nullifying and stuff like that. It just means it's possible. I don't know. I didn't even really feel like I was hating on Karnak until you brought it up. Because I was saying that he's got like I was saying he wasn't a bad champion, but he also wasn't a god. He's in the middle somewhere. There's nothing wrong with being in the middle. He's just not super OP. Okay. Eric Nelson sent over to the Buck saying, because when I asked you for a Mystic rank up advice, you didn't even mention Sim. Oh, yeah, because you had Sorcerer Supreme. I like Sorcerer Supreme more than I like Sim Supreme, but that's fine. It's just advice. You don't have to listen to me. Roger sending over 10. Roger. Thank you very much, dude. Saying, are we going to ignore Crossbones, who at SIG 200, 90% chance, shrugging off debuffs, 50%, power gun and hits, while in contempt, and lowers ability accuracy easily? He is the skill villain. Crossbones is cool, man. I like Crossbones. I think Crossbones is extremely powerful. Yeah, I agree with you. I think he's somewhat fun to play too. I will say this about Crossbones though. I've never played Crossbones in like Alliance War or content that rivals Alliance War. I'm not saying others haven't done it. I'm just saying I haven't, so I can't really talk from a place of experience when it comes to Crossbones. Whereas Kingpin, I've never used him in War because he's been parked on defense in War ever since I ranked him up. But I've used him in fights that are very similar to War fights, and I feel like I could rely on the champion in like the high level content like that. Although I wouldn't. Actually, I don't know about that. I'm gonna kind of walk back what I just said. So one of the problems that I have with Kingpin, as much as I like the champion, as much as I think he's powerful and fun to play, is his reduction of ability accuracy is not very reliable. It's only, I think, 65% on the special one. Which means even if you stack it up with something like you know, Pacify or Assassin or something like that. I mean, if you're stacking all of those things, it should work out. But yeah, a little bit tough to count on. I think if you hit 2 special ones, you're good, right? But for those situations, and that's kind of how I kind of question Crossbones for that stuff too. Maybe he's reliable with it. I don't know, but I kind of feel like Falcon is kind of the king of reliability for the skill champs at reducing ability accuracy. Just because as soon as you lock on, you know you're good. Whereas like, and it's a passive lock on, right? As far as I know, I also don't play Falcon, but of course, my alliance mates play Falcon. I see videos and stuff like that. But with Crossbones, they're buffs that could be nullified, and I feel like there's situations that would be kind of sticky to use them in, maybe. BG, last, please. Preemptive. Super Sam, what is this? BG, Twitter also happy grinding. Let's see, what do we got on Twitter? Just for you, 1573 cleared with laggy clear button. Oh, Super Sam. You are the man. Thank you, dude. Thank you very much. I think we have 2 other people grinding right now, too, so yeah, that definitely helps. What is BG mumbling about again? I lost his point the moment he started talking. Well, fair enough. Guy Garner sending over a buck. Saying BG is going to be playing more new champs in War soon once Torch and Doom get banned. You're right, I will be. Which I'm trying to prepare for. I don't know who I'm going to be playing. But like I don't have the widest roster at a high rank. It's tough. That's one of the reasons why I want Shang-Chi is like I don't know for sure how useful it'll be or if I'm gonna be playing him in War, but I want to at least have an option to turn to. Right now I don't have that many options. I do have Magneto and Warlock. My I-Bomb is not on defense currently, so I could bring I-Bomb to War, but also if I take him to rank 4, then he would go on defense. But I don't have that many champs at rank 3. It's gonna be tough. I do still use some 5 stars when attacking, but those are more supplementary at this point, whereas I really rather use the 6-star rank 3s. Eric Nelson sending over another buck saying another tweet. Sure. Let's see. Such sad. Why so cruel? Oh no. The Kitty Pride just missing the catalyst, eh? Dang, dude. Like every other class is just totally stacked in catalysts. But not the mutant class. RIP. One day that Kitty Pride will get ranked up. I suspect Cyber Weekend will have some class selectors and stuff. Yeah, that Mole God. I did just pull Mole God. Mole God might have to make some appearances. Mark sending over a buck. Saying, BG, I think banning champs in Alliance War or solo is pretty lame. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I don't think it's for everybody. So that's a totally valid opinion to have for sure. I think there's definitely other people that feel the same way as you. And I bet there's also going to be some people that might be fine with it in theory, and then once the banning starts happening, then people are not going to be happy with it. I might be one of those people. We'll see. Typically in games that I've played in the past, I like banning, especially in the solo competitive mode. In war is the one that I'm not 100% sure on. In the solo competitive mode, I feel like, oh, I'm gonna love it. It just adds so much strategy, and it's just such a quick thing. And you're not like, other people aren't counting on you, so it's like, okay, if your champs get banned and you end up losing the match or whatever, okay. War, I have to see how it plays out. Depending on, like, so if we run into matchups that are just like damn near impossible to do because people banned out, you know, not only the best option for it, but like the best 3 options for certain encounters or something, depending on how many, we don't even know how many we could ban, but I'm assuming that we could ban, actually, no, I was going to say 3, but no, actually, I think we're going to start with 2. Who knows? Could just be 1, could be 5. I doubt it's going to be high. They said they're going to start low, but anyway, I need to see before I can really know for sure how I feel about it. But in theory, I don't mind it. It does kind of force people into different strategies and stuff, so in theory, I like bans more than I like the defensive tactics that Kabam has been pushing. Because I really think the defensive tactics, they just, I think most of them are pretty lame, and like all of them actually. I can't think of a single defensive tactic that I thought, oh, this was interesting. Stubborn was probably the closest that's come to being interesting, but it's just annoying, man. I'm trying to think of all of them right now. Yeah, I think that was the one that came closest to being interesting, but at the end of the day, it was just kind of annoying. It did, and most of the defensive tactics, I don't know. I feel like they didn't really have that much of an impact. I wasn't playing Alliance Wars when Flow was a thing. I feel like Flow probably had the worst impact, but I wasn't there to actually experience it. We worked hard to get 2 and 3 rank 3 champs, then just get them banned. Well, we'll see how it goes, because I don't like, there's still time before that even happens, before the banning happens, and I don't expect, like, I don't, because there's not going to be that many bans per war. I feel like most wars you're still going to have access to like a lot of your top champions, and maybe sometimes you're not going to have access to, like, certain champs I do feel like are going to get banned pretty regularly. But for the most part, I don't expect it to totally stop you from playing your top champs kind of thing. I expect it to just be sometimes you won't be able to bring, you know, Doom or whatever. I don't know. Like I said, I need to see that firsthand. Roger sending over another buck. Thank you, dude. Actually, on that note, it's starting to get a little bit late, so... Alright, Roger. BG, can you explain how to use I-Bomb? Have him rank 4 awakened and rank 2 unawakened. Sure. Yeah, I-Bomb, fairly straightforward. You kind of want poisons on yourself and on the opponent. The special 2... well, first off, you gain poisons by using your special 1 or just hitting the opponent. You gain poisons on yourself. But he's immune to poison damage, so you're not going to take the poison damage. So you want the poison on yourself because his special 2 actually creates an aura, and that aura is fueled by your poisons. So the more poisons you have on yourself, the longer you can keep your poison aura up, and then you can poison the opponent. And when the opponent hits 10 poisons, they get converted into acid burn. I was gonna say acid wash, but I'm like, no, that's the name of the node. Acid burn, and that's where you really get good damage from I-Bomb from. So usually in the fight, just to keep it super simple, you can just build up to a special 2, launch your special 2, and then spam special 1 from there, because the special 1s will keep putting poisons on yourself, and that will fuel your aura, and you'll deal some pretty good damage that way. You can also pop your special 3 just to instantly put that acid burn on the opponent. It's especially nice if you're up against a poison immune opponent. And it actually helps to slow down the consumption of your poisons to keep your aura going longer. That's pretty much it, man. That's the basics, at least. A few little other details. He's got a petrify, but it's really all about the poison, stacking those up on the opponent. And you really want to be running willpower so that you can just have the steady healing from the poisons being on yourself. He's better without suicides, but he also works with suicides fine. Speed up, D! Sending over buck. I'm sorry. I just realized that I'm kind of just yelling in your guys' ears. I don't think it was too loud, but still probably annoying. Sin. I love you. Speed up, D. Appreciate the love and support as always, man. Thank you, dude. Don't blame me. I have to do it. I'm a slave to it. I can't control myself when I see the D. The speed up variety. One day the entire 2-hour stream will be PG going, fuck. Maybe. Blood from the ears is normal, right? Oh, man. Perhaps? What the fudge is up, Rye Guy? What up, J Divine? What's up, dude? Night Hollywood. Good night, Dragon Dagger. Yeah, it is that time of the night here, guys. I am going to call it a night. I am going to continue the grind, but going to just chill out. Maybe watch a YouTube video, take my mind off the grind, something like that. And yeah, before I go though, shout out to Kai. What? And Roger. Roger sending over another 5 saying, what about speed normally D? There's only one. There's only one speed up D. All other impostures, they're just impostures. That's it. I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but yeah. Roger, thank you for another 5, dude. I appreciate it, man. But yeah. PG Miss Jane would like a Bushido Brown, a Tomas, and Miro Watang. Is Bushido Brown in here? Bushido Browns handing over a pound. I wish he was in here. Not that he was sending over a pound. But anyway, that's as close as it's gonna get. Thank you so much. No problem. All right. Anyway, on that note, I'm out of here, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. No day stream tomorrow, but I'll be here at night, of course. So I'll see you guys then. Good night, everybody.